Well, well, well. Happy Friday. How we doing? Oh, the Boring Brigade is in fine form already. Not even played a single lick yet. Welcome, one and all. Today is the special Friday Sally birthday Hooley. Michael, me and we can, of course, play rebel songs for you. Absolutely. 1098-765-3421. Travis, how are you? Welcome from Hawaii. Hey, Sally, Midge says happy birthday. That's Laura. Okay. So anyway, don't forget to slam that like button down there. Let's just get to it. Here we go. I got some exciting stuff to talk about this week. So. Well, the little boats are gone from the docks of Liffey. Oh, the ferrymen are stranded on the quay. Oh, the Dublin docks are dying, and the way of life is gone. Oh, Molly, 'twas partly you and me. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from me brow. I love you well today, I'll love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. 'Twas the only job I knew. It was hard but never lonely. Oh, the Liffey ferry made a man of me. But it's gone without a whisper and forgotten even now. Sure, it's over, Molly, over, can't you see? Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I'll love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Well, now I'll till the yard, and I'll spend my days a-talking. I'll hear them whisper, Harry's on the dole. But Molly, we're still living. Ooh, darling, we're still young. And that river never owned my heart and soul. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, and I'll love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Where the strawberry beds sweep down to the Liffey, you'll kiss away the worries from my brow. I love you well today, I'll love you more tomorrow. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. If you's ever loved me, Molly, love me now. If you ever love me, Molly, love me now. Thanks, everybody. Welcome welcome one and all once again. Boy, that's getting it's a word salad tonight. Hold on, I'm going to need to change the effects. It's very odd. It sounds like I'm at a cheap karaoke bar right now. Sweet Caroline. Bah, bah, bah. 1, 2. Echo. 1, 2. One, two. Hey, that sounds more like reverb. I like that. cupcakes. We've got bottles of something I see, and we've got all kinds of stuff going around. And Dixie cup shot glasses. Those things are great. Love those. I'm gonna leave the capo there for a minute. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began, when deadly pains of hunger drove 1 million from the land. They journeyed not for glory, their motive wasn't greed, a voyage of survival across the stormy seas. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Well, some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fame, more of them knew hardship, and they died upon the plain. They spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, they brought their songs and music to ease their lonely hearts. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. To the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. There we go. Thanks. Appreciate that. Still too much reverberation on the microphone. I don't know how that got all. Somebody must have been out here twiddling my knobs without my permission. Hey, you're the one with all the dirty pictures. 1, 2. Hey. I think that's suitable. No, more. Too much. Room. 1, 2. 1, 2. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. Woo! Ha! 1, 2. Where is Keith when you need him? Anyway, 1, 2. We'll try that. So rude, twiddling with another man's knobs. Thank you, Ted. I understand you've got family visiting and listening tonight. You're getting a lot of birthday wishes, Sally. Hopefully you've got your phone out and you can read them from the driveway here. It's a lovely night to be sitting outside playing music for all of you in SoCal. We love it. My dog loves it. Everybody's happy. Me? No, I haven't had any sugar all week, so I'm trying to be good. But if you brought one over here, I'd eat it. That's how hard I am trying to be good. You won't, if you come this far, you won't be in. That's the end of the picture right there. Over there, I can't reach it. No, I have to wait till I'm finished to get a birthday cupcake. Okay. Sugar and frosting? Then I love frosting. Oh, okay. I gotta watch that. Where were we? I know where we were. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a low. I don't like that reverb either. Oh my God, it's killing me here. How's that? There, that one I like. Nice and subtle. Better. I am a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I've been a moonshiner for many the year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. I'll go to some hollow and I'll set up my still and I'll sell you a gallon for a $2 bill. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Go to some hollow in this country, 10 gallons of wash, I'll go on a spree. No woman to follow, for the world is all mine, and I love it none so well as I love the moonshine. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. Oh, the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Oh, moonshine, dear moonshine, oh, how I love thee. You killed my poor father, but dare you try me. So bless all moonshiners, bless all moonshine, for its breath smells as sweet as tar dew on the vine. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry and drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. Moonshine for Liza, and moonshine for May, and moonshine for Sally, she'll sing all the day. All the moonshine for breakfast, moonshine for tea, for it's moonshine my waddies dear, moonshine for me. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler and I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, drink when I'm dry. The moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'm a rambler and I'm a gambler, I'm a long ways from home. And if you don't like me, you can poke my horn. I'll eat when I'm hungry and drink when I'm dry. Oh, the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. those knobs, I'm going to have to start shaving my palm too, Jesse. Woo, we've got the double entendres flying tonight. If only that was rich. Woo. Today's one of those days where I finish a song and I haven't a clue what I'm doing next. And usually the songs will just fly one from the other and they come to me, but not yet. It might happen, but Tay and Jeff both went, we can help you with that. Hit it, Jeff. What do you want? You are? Okay. We're going to do some car songs because he's a car guy. See, did you? Oh, is that what I said last time? All right. Capo 3G, so I did. All right, so we'll do a song for Jeff. He wanted to hear a rebel song. I prefer, my new nomenclature is patriotic songs, right? Irish patriotic songs. When I don't have time to go into it or I don't think they'll understand, people ask me what Fenians mean, and rather go into the full thing, I give them the short version. I say, an Irish patriot. So we're doing it in C. Thanks for reminding me of that. I would have done it in a different key, and that would have been no fun. You can see the trees in my guitar. How cool is that? Yeah, I cleaned it up last week. Last time I changed the strings. I gave it a good old polish with a little lemon oil. But Donna says she can see the trees. It was down by Brannigan's Corner, one morning I did stray. I met a fellow rebel there, and to me he did say, he had orders from our captain to assemble at Dunbar, but how are we to get there without a motor car? Oh, Barney dear, be of good cheer, I'll tell you what we'll do. The specials, they are plentiful, but the IRA is few. We'll send a wire to Johnson to meet us at Stranraer, and we'll give the boys a bloody good ride in Johnson's motor car. When Dr. Johnson heard the news, he soon put on his shoes. He said, this is an urgent case, there is no time to lose. He then put on his Custer hat and on his breast a star. You could hear the din all through Glenfin of Johnson's motor car. But when he got to the railway bridge, the rebels he saw there, old Johnson knew the game was up, for at him they did stare. He said, I have a permit to travel near and far. Oh, to hell with your English permit, we want your motor car. All my loyal brethren think when they hear the news, my card has been commandeered by the rebels at Dunluce. I will give you a receipt for it, all signed by Captain Barr, and when Ireland gets her freedom, you'll get your motor car. Well, they put the car in motion and they filled it to the brim, with guns and bayonets shining, and it made old Johnson grim. Then Barney hoisted the Sinn Féin flag and waved it like a star. We gave 3 cheers to the IRA and Johnson's motor car. go. Johnson's Motor Car. I do like that key. I can actually belt it a little bit better. I'm not down here in Robbville, which is a great place to live if you're Rob. Not so much Terry. Man out of my depth. Literally and figuratively. Pardon me while I have a cupcake break. Is it rude to talk on the mic with your mouth full? I don't know how I used to sing songs with cigarettes in my mouth. That was always fun. Somebody bet me. They asked me if I could sing a whole song with a grit, and I did. Yeah, brown-eyed girl with it hanging there. Such talent. Oh, I remember the curls too fondly. I still have them. They're just on my back and in my ears and everywhere where they're not. I really don't want them anymore. Whatever shall we play next? I think we'll go. Jeffrey was getting ahead of himself. Tay, I think, had a recommendation that last one. Some Christy Moore. How about if I play you a new Christy Moore song? I learned this song by osmosis, just because I've listened to it for 30 years. But there's a lot of words in there, and they all come at one after the other, and they don't repeat very often. So we'll see what we can do on this one. See if I can remember it.
Listun barna, listun barna.
How's it going, everybody? From Cork, New York to Dock, Gurdok, Glenamady. Well, here we are in the County Clare, and it's a long, long way from here to there. There's the Burren, and the Cliffs of Moor, and the Tulla, and the Kilfenor, Michael Russell and Dr. Bill, Willie Clancy and Old Hill, flutes and fiddles everywhere. If it's music you want, you should go to Clare.
Oh, listun barna, listun barna.
Everybody needs a break. Should climb a mountain or jump in a lake. Some head off to exotic places, and others go to the Galway races. And Matty goes to the south of France, Jim to the dogs, and Peter to the dance. A cousin of mine goes potholing. A cousin of hers loves Joe Dolan. Summer comes around each year, and we go there, and they come here, and some jet off to Frahiliana. But I always go to Listun Barna.
Oh, Listun barna, hey. Listun barna. Oh, listun barna. Listun barna.
I always leave on a Thursday night with me tent and the ground sheet rolled up tight. I like to hit Listun around Friday afternoon. This gives me time to get my gear together, and I don't need to worry about the weather. I'll ramble in for a pint of stout, because you never know who'd be hanging about. There's a Dutchman playing a mandolin, and a German looking for Liam O'Goflynn. There's Adam Bono and Garrett Fitzgerald getting their photos taken for the Sunday World. There's Finbar Charlie and Jim Hand, and they're drinking pints to bait the band. Isn't it grand?
Oh, Listun barna. Listun barna. Whoa, Listun barna. Listun barna.
The multitudes, they flocked in throngs to hear the music and the songs of motorbikes and highest bands with bottles, barrels, flagons, cans. Mighty crack, loads of frolics. Pioneers and alcoholics and Black Spuck and the FCA and Free Nicky Kelly and the IRA, hairy chests, milk white dyes, and Mickey Dodgers in disguise. McGraw's, O'Brien's, Pippin's, Cox's, massage parlors and horse boxes. There's Auerons, Bowerons, Armadons, Arab sheiks and Hindu Sikhs and Jesus freaks and RTE are making tapes and taking breaks and throwing shapes. This is heaven, this is hell. Who cares? Who can tell? Anyone for the last few chuck ices now. Whoa, let's do Varna. Let's do Varna. Whoa, let's do Varna. Let's do Varna. A 747 for Jackson Brown. They had to build a special runway to get him down. Whoa! Before the chieftains could start to play. 7 creamy pints came out in a tray. Shirgar was written by Lord Lucan and Sean Cannon doing the backstage cooking. And Clannad were playing Harry's Game. Christy was singing Nancy Spain. Barry O'Hara and Brush Seals together singing the Four Green Fields. And there was Van, the Man, and Emmy Lou. Moving Hearts and the Fenians too. Oh, let's do Varna. Let's do Varna. Oh, let's do Varna. Let's do Varna. Sure, everybody needs a break. Climb a mountain or jump in a lake. Sean Doherty goes to the Rose of Tralee and Oliver J. Flanagan goes swimming in the Holy See. But I like my music in the open air, so every summer I go to Clare. Cause Woodstock, Knockner, the Feast of Cana can hold a match to Lisdoon Varna. Oh, Lisdoon Varna. Lisdoon Varna. Oh, Lisdoon Varna. Lisdoon Varna. There's a first time for everything. Neil and Ruth like that. All right. A year ago, did you? Well, it didn't take me long. Uh-oh. The camera got unplugged. Can you still hear me, though? Oh. Well, that's the important part, because I ain't much to look at. All right. Give me a minute here. Oh, yeah, I did, because those lyrics are too busy. Yeah, Lori says he's too busy looking at the lyrics. Give me a second here. Everybody needs a lake. Jumping a lake. All right, everybody. Travis says I have to do it all over again. Maggie and Porrig O'Keefe are saying yep, and I hope they're not saying yep to my comment about I'm not much to look at, because I'll have to spank them both. So let me do this here. Start cam and see if it goes. Oh, there it went. Yay! I'm back. Or boo, he's back. There we go. I'll have to do that song again. Everybody needs a break. Climb a mountain or jump in a lake. No, we're good. I appreciate all your patience. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna do my eel soup song. For those of you that know what that is. There's a line in here about eating eel's broth. So Raquel says to me, I thought your eel soup song sounded good. The Hyattses look like they are thirsty. Are you guys thirsty over there? You guys came very ill-prepared, didn't you? You'll have to walk back. There's a refrigerator behind me. What's mine is yours. Come on in. You didn't get yourself set up, but there's whiskey, beer, and all kinds of stuff back there. Water. You gotta if you're in the driveway Hooley, you have to be Hooleying. We need cupcakes and drinks, and we have a good time, don't we? Yes, Mark, you picked it. I have to remember the chords, though. I hope I remember this one, because it's been a couple of weeks. Where have you been to, Lord Randall, my son? Where have you been to, my beloved one? Down in the glen, down in the glen, make me my bed. I've a pain in me head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. What did you do there, Lord Randall, my son? What did you do there, my beloved one? I dined with my true love, dined with my true love. Make me my bed, I've a pain in me head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. What did you eat there, Lord Randall, my son? What did you eat there, my beloved one? Eels and eels broth, eels and eels broth. Make me my bed, I've a pain in me head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. I fear you were poisoned, Lord Randall, my son. I fear you were poisoned, my beloved one. Indeed I am poisoned, indeed I am poisoned. Make me my bed, I've a pain in me head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. Will you leave to your mother, my son? What will you leave me, oh ill-fated one? My gold and my silver, my gold and my silver. Make me my bed, I've a pain in me head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. Will you leave to your mother, my son? What will you leave her, oh ill-fated one? A rope to hang her, a rope to hang her. Make me my bed, I've a pain in my head, and my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. Oh, my pain would lie down, and my pain would lie down. Thanks. The more I sing that, the more I like it. The more I sing it, the more I like it. I didn't think that was funny when I said it, but I did. Hello, Jen. Happy Friday. What do you mean in your past life, Trisha? I think you're a raggle-taggle gypsy-o in your current life, too. You just haven't got you just need to Just need to grab those kelpers and go running through the world. Wow, what a quiet bunch in the driveway tonight. You guys are being really mellow between songs, making me a little nervous, you know? I'm not very comfortable up here in front of a mic. You're getting the cupcakes in there. The sugar rush is going to kick in. The Crown Royal's going around. Yeah, I've got some Jameson back there too. So whatever you guys need to keep the party rolling. We've got some newcomers in, so you're going to have to show them all how we do it on Fridays. Make sure we can get a. You're not shy. Are you looking for the Jamie? It's on top of the fridge. Yeah, it's a giant handle. It's a giant handle. It's thanks to those two, Jesse and Kathy. Thank you guys. You don't mind me sharing, do you? Oh God, no. We don't have any cups. Oh well, the Fenians have been enjoying that on our live streams. Have you seen him on the corner and his lip had reached the pavement? He's been hiding from his razor. Is he not an awful sight? Love, he was the purest. Now he's frightening the tourist. If he'd gone and asked his father, well, I know he'd set him right, saying, take her in your arms and tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms, hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, oh, then be sure and do it right. Well, now he met her at a disco, at a dive in San Francisco, and it all might have been different, and he seen her in daylight. She was painted, just she was scented, and she drove your man demented. If he'd gone and asked his father, oh, I know he'd set him right, saying, take her in your arms, tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms, hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, then be sure and do it right. Well, here's the pub with fun and laughter, and the landlord's buying the bevy. There's a session in the corner, and the crack is grand tonight. Your man who lost his woman, oh, he's never lamented. If he'd gone and asked his father, I know he'd set him right, saying, take her in your arms, tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms, hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, then be sure and do it right. Depression's not a million laughs, oh, but suicide's too dangerous. Don't go laughing out of buildings in the middle of the night. It's not the bulb and landing that would alter social standing. So go first and ask your father, and I'm sure he'd set you right. He'd say, take her in your arms, tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms and hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, then be sure and do it right. Now here's the health to all true lovers, their sisters and their brothers and their uncles and their grannies, for this thing is black and white. Now you're getting it right. For if you're keen to start romancing with its lapping and with dancing, just go first and ask your father, and I'm sure he'll set you right. He's saying, take her in your arms and tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms and hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, oh, then be sure to do it right. Now take her in your arms, tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms, hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that that you love her. If you're going to love a woman, then be sure and do it right. I'll take her in your arms, tell her that you love her. Take her in your arms, hold the woman tight. Won't you take her in your arms and tell her that you love her? If you're going to love a woman, may God be sure and do it right. That's that Rob riff. Thanks. Thanks so much. So I said I had, you're welcome, Midge. Lori. I said I had great stuff to talk about. So I did I mention last week that the Irish Fair is on? It's August 14th and 15th. We've got a lovely venue, a little smaller than previous years, but that's okay because we're building back, right? It's a short notice fair, but we didn't want to let it go another year without an Irish Fair because we feel like that would be an abomination on the cultural landscape of Southern California, in our opinions. So we wouldn't want that. It would be sacrilege, by God. So we're going to turn the back garden area of the Long Beach Pike into sacred ground and hold the Irish Fair on it this year. Do you have a question? By the Ferris wheel. Yes. As a matter of fact, yes, the Ferris wheel is basically backstage for us. So that's where it's going to be, near the Ferris wheel at the back of the Pike in Long Beach, California. So everybody make your plane tickets now. I know the Fenians are confirmed. I can confirm that one out of the gate. I believe we are very highly questionably thinking I shouldn't maybe this week mention. Give me a few days and we'll be mentioning some other acts. But what's that? Oh, the website need to be changed because the Young Dubs are out of town that weekend. So yeah, I think the website is left over from last year. Huh? Or 2 years ago, I mean. They probably just changed the dates, because why would you be worried about details, sure? We never let the truth get in the way of a good story, so we'll get that updated, or they'll get that updated shortly, and we'll get that taken care of. But I know, what's that? Garden Grove? What about Garden Grove? Oh, was it? Oh, did you take a picture for me? Thank you. Brendan was in the picture? Oh, Brendan was in it? Hey, you're lucky Dave wasn't in it, for God's sake. Yeah. Well, we just keep those photos long enough till the band ends up the same way after every couple of years, I think. Yeah. Every time I spend the money on a new band photo, somebody quits. So I just, it's now it's like a jinx thing for me. I'm being superstitious. So anyway, Garden Grove. Okay, so if I'm going to talk all those things, St. Simon and Jude is on for October here in Huntington Beach. That's back. Not October 1st, you're not, unless you're going very early. Yeah, so, October 1st, I believe, is that date. It'll all be up on the Fenians website, the Fenians Facebook page. So, yeah, Dave's not here, man. Yeah, he certainly wasn't for that photo shoot. Anyway, so, when are you going to Ireland? Wow, going early. Holy cow. You're going on the 12th. Who else is going on the 14th? There you go, 1, 2, 3. No, you're going early too? Wow. What about you guys going early? All right. What about you out there in Facebook land? Are you going early? I hope you are. I hope you're going at all. So I should take this moment to mention up there above my head all show long is that big old banner there talking about the Hooley holiday. And we've got nothing but great reports. There it is in front of my gob now. October 13th through the 24th. Or you can go early or you can stay late. You can do whatever you want. You only got to be on that coach until when we go to hit the next town, right? And we've had a few even miss that of their own accord. But we invite you all. It's the sign-ups have picked up tremendously, so we appreciate that. Ireland is on track to be fully open well before we get there, and there's already no quarantine required or no isolation required for Americans going into Ireland, as long as you have a negative test or a vaccine card. So it's going to be a great Hooley. We have so much built-up steam to blow off. We're going to blow it off in Ireland, boy, I tell you. I put this on, so I must have had a song in mind. I know what it is. Bear with me, because I got off of my. There you go. Denise, are you going? Oh yeah, Denise. Yes, you are going. Yes, you are. Ah, she dressed in the dark. She whispered amen. She was pretty and pink like a young girl again. 20 years of married, she never thought twice. She slipped out the door and into the night. Silver wings carried her over the sea, from the west coast of Ireland to West Tennessee. Oh, to be with her sweetheart, she left everything. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. Humming Suspicion, the song she liked best. She had Elvis, I Love You tattooed on her breast. When they landed in Memphis, her heart beat so fast. She dreamed for so long, now she'd see him at last. She knelt by his graveside day after day, and come closing time, they would hold her away. Oh, to be with her sweetheart, she left everything. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. By the thousands they came from the whole human race to pay their respects at his last resting place. And blindly she knelt there, told him her dreams. She thought that he'd answered for her, that's how it seemed. Oh, they hauled her away, it was handcuffs this time. She said, my good man, are you out of your mind? Can't you see that we're married? I'm wearing his ring. I come from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. She went from Galway to Graceland to be with the king. Me that one. Yes, I do. Oh, Lori, I'm not sure if they're going to let you into Ireland this year if you don't spell Jameson correctly. After you some Jameson, spelling is difficult. I get that. Writing is walking is difficult. Yeah, sleeping indoors is difficult for me after Jameson. Not getting county-issued jewelry or clothing, for that matter. And not only do I not like orange, I don't look good in it. So. There you go. Is that a Smart Water bottle? Because that'd be really funny if that was the Jameson of a Smart Water. Oh, there you go. Smart Water. let's see. I think I'm going to play a song for Diana because I've been recently doing this one very late in the set. I don't know why. But today I want to get to it a bit early. I was reading something on Facebook today about another singer was talking about a time, an Irish singer was talking about a time as a little girl when her mother was one of Phil Coulter's biggest fans and got to meet Phil Coulter after a show. And she said, even though I was a young girl, she said, I remember how gracious he was and what a gentleman he was. And it's so great when somebody with such talent is a humble, gracious human being. Because I've met a lot of talented assholes. I've probably been accused of being one from time to time, too. So mea culpa for that. But anyway, here we go. Town that I had loved so well, where our Scollane Mall with a gassy yarn wall, we laughed through the smoke and the smell, going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways. The town I love so well. The shirt factory horn calls women from Cregan, from the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole play the mother's role, feed the children and men walk the dogs. And when times got rough, oh, there was just not enough, and they saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning rain in the town I love so well. There was music there in the dairy air, like a language that we could all understand. And I remember the day when I earned my first pay, as I played in a small pickup band. There I spent my youth, and to tell you the truth, I was sad to leave it all behind me, for I learned about life, and I found me a wife, the town I love so well. Now when I returned, oh, my eyes, they were burned to see how a town could be brought to its knees by the armored cars and the bombed out bars, the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and that damn barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I loved so well? The music's gone, but they carry on, for their spirit's been bruised, never broken, and they will not forget, for their hearts are all set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright, brand new day in the town I love so well. The town I loved so well. The town I love so well. Woof. Cheers. What was that? No Paris. Oh, no parrots. I thought you were saying no Paris. And I remember being in Ireland a few years ago and they wanted to vote against the Paris Accord or something, wasn't it? I don't know what it was. But parrots, yes. The parrots of Santa Ana. Yes. Have they come over while I was singing that song? There. I got a motorbike instead. Oh, yeah. Trish is begging. Trish says the Mando is begging, but I think that's Trish begging for the Mando. I left the banjo in the house tonight too. I kind of just forgot the banjo. I don't know how far I could get. It'd be dead air. I don't know if I could do that. Let me. We'll get to that. No, I want people to stay on the stream, Lori. Oh. If I want people to leave, I'll have Tardu sing. Oh. We do too, but have you ever heard him sing? I think I just hit my new guitar with my cable. That's karma. That's tarma. Karma with a T. No, Tardu actually can really carry a tune. He's got a great ear. He just doesn't like the sound of his own voice. But he used to sing. We said everybody in this band sings once we got a singing drummer in Chris. So we said, Tardu, you have to learn a song. So learn anything and come and sing it. And for years, I don't know if it's an obscure Styx song with mandolin on it. It's like a G minor. It's Boat on the River. Chris sang the high note for him, and he went low. Take me down to my boat on the river. I need to come. What's the next one? Take me down to my boat on the river. I don't know. I can't remember it. I just remember it was G minor, which is a really funky key on the mandolin. Close enough. You're welcome, Diana. I love singing that song. I especially love singing it for you. Annette, are we taking care of you guys? Yeah? You're all good? Yeah? Spur of the moment, you got some Jimmy? All right. Very good. We'll get you some sunscreen next week. All right, you going to help out with the hand clapping here? Hoping you'd keep up, but you know. Mark, I have 3 of these. These things are great. These Fender mandolins, they're like plywood, Korean made. I think it says made in Korea. Pickup built in. I changed out Jeff Lace from Lace Sensor Pickups. Have changed all my pickups for me, so that helps. But they are like disposable. It's almost as much to buy a new one as it is to refret it. Or it's almost as much to refret it as buy a new one. So I went through them over the years. Instead of refretting them, I just kept buying new ones. So I ended up with 3 of them and a few. So I you know, not much of a collector, but you know, they're kind of disposable. Anyway, they're great little mandolins. Because once you plug it in, it's all up to Keith or whoever, right? You know, so you could spend 10 grand on a mando, plug it in, and it can still sound like shite. Shirley, Shirley, for you. Gypsies came to our hall door. They came a raving a bolio, and the one sang high, and the other sang low, and the other sang raggle daggle gypsy-o. It was upstairs, downstairs the lady went, put on her suit of leather, and there was a cry from around the door. Oh, she's away with the raggle daggle gypsy-o. Late at night when the Lord came in, inquiring for his lady, oh, and the servant girl says to the Lord, oh, she's away with your raggle-daggle gypsy, oh. Well then saddle for me my milk-white steed, my horse is not speedy, oh, and I'll ride till I seek my bride, she's away with your raggle-daggle gypsy, oh. Well, he rode east and he rode west, he rode north and south also, and until he came to a wide open plain, it was there that he spied his lady, oh. Tell me, how could you leave your goose feather bed, your blankets drawn so comely, oh, and how could you leave your only wedded lord, all for the raggle-daggle gypsy? Oh, well, what care I for my house and my land? What care I for my money? Oh, I'd rather have a kiss from the yellow gypsy's lips. I'm away with your raggle-daggle gypsy, oh! Tell me, how could you leave your house and your land? How could you leave your money? Oh, how could you leave your only wedded lord, all for the raggle-daggle gypsy? Oh, well, what care I for my house and my land? What care I for my money? Oh, and I lie in a wide open pit in the arms of a raggle-daggle gypsy. Oh, such drama tonight on the mandolin. Unbelievable. Alan wants to hear a song, and I'd love to play it for you, Alan. Here it is coming up. You got your 2 mandos, baby. Maybe a third. And Sean's on all the way from South Korea. So we've got, I don't think we have our Australian friends on tonight. Not a whole lot of East Coasters or Midwesters on either. Why did I unplug myself? That was stupid. Give me a second. This thing I call Sometimes musical squirrels run right through my brain. What was it going to do? This one right here. Here it is. For our friend Alan, all the way in the deepest, darkest jungles of Maine. To a city fair rode I. There armed lines of marching men in squadrons pass me by. No pipe did hum and no battle drum did sound its loud tattoo, but the Angelus bell or the Liffey swell rang out in the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town they hung out a flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than at Sula or Sudalbar. From the plains of royal meat, strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's sons with their long-range guns sailed in through the foggy dew. 'Twas England bade our wild geese go, that small nations graves are by Suvla's waves on the fringe of the great North Sea. Oh, had they died by Pierce's side or fought with Cowbrook, oh, their names we would keep where the Fenians sleep, neath the shroud of the foggy dew. But the bravest fell, and the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear for those who died that Eastertide in the springtime of the year. While the world did gaze in deep amaze at those fearless men but few who bore the fight that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. Back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore. For I parted then with valiant men who I ne'er shall see no more. And to and fro in my dreams I go, and I'll kneel and pray for you. For slavery fled those glorious dead when you fell in the foggy dew. Oh, slavery fled, oh, glorious dead, when they fell in the foggy dew. Thanks. One from my buddy Alan way back east. I felt like doing it as a lament tonight, so a lamentation it was. I'll be a lamentation consultant. Oh, the shit that goes through my head should not make it to my mouth most of the time. You can all attest to that, can't you? There's a few more. Let me do this one. I don't think I've played this one in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to maybe break out some oldies, but my brain's not giving them to me. We got, what's up, list man? You're very quiet lately. What's going on with that? I don't know. I'm doing fine. Thank you. I appreciate that seal of approval. Good to know it meets your meets your standards. Now start requesting songs I want to play. Mark, you're so right on that one. I think we need to... I don't know Boule Vogue, but it's a great song. My best friend's father used to sing a great version of Boule Vogue. The Unterwegs, is that the interwebs? An earliest version of which? What? I might have the Crazy Little Thing Called Love. The earliest version of Crazy Little Thing Called Love is from 1720 in Scotland. Or I'm getting songs confused. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, Johnny McGorry, tell me where's your glory gone? I saw you up in the Monta with your old leg gone. A dirty Flanders bullet, sure it left you half a man. Hey, Johnny McGorry, where's your old leg gone? Oh, up the Sally Garden, around the back of the pipes. You're messing with the Liberty Bell, a man could lose his stripes. You're trading all your troubles and grabbing every chance to show the randy old ones all the things you learned in France. Oh, hey, Johnny McGorry, tell me where's your glory gone? I saw you up in the Monta with your old leg gone. A dirty Flanders bullet, it left you half a man. Hey, Johnny McGorry, where's your old leg gone? Gloucester diamond red bitty on your mind. Not a tosser in your pocket, not a soul you could remind. The Lord knows you're a darling and you never did give in. Your neck's as hard as concrete and your lap's a mortal sin. Well, hey, Johnny McGlory, tell me where's your glory gone? I saw you up in the Monta with your old leg gun. A dirty Flanders bullet that left you half a man. Hey, Johnny McGlory, where's your old leg gone? Well, Monday's in the ivy, Tuesday's in the tracks, Wednesday's walking wounded, or Thursday's soldier bags. Well, Friday's heroes on the touch, and Saturday's lost again. But with Sunday's good intention, sure we'll start the week again. Ah, hey, Johnny McGlory, tell me where's your glory gone? I saw you up in the Monta with your old leg gun. A dirty Flanders bullet, it left you half a man. Hey, Johnny McGlory, where's your old leg gone? Ah, hey, Johnny McGlory, tell me where's your glory gone? I saw you up in the Monta with your old leg gun. A dirty Flanders bullet, it left you half a man. Hey, Johnny McGlory, where's your old leg gone? Yoo-hoo! Boy, that one just shoots right by, doesn't it? Just flies. Do I know Casey's jig, Toby? I don't know. I'll have to look up the chart. Funny thing is, when was it Bday? No, what? I don't know. One of those music publishing companies put it in one of their songbooks, so I get these massive $37 royalty checks twice a year. Woo! And I might retire. But it was very cool to have it put in there. But the funny thing is, they said, "Can you send me the sheet music?" I said, "Boy, I wish I could," because there isn't any. It all comes from up here. So anyway, they said, "No problem. We can I don't know what they transpose it or whatever you call it, transcribe it." So they did. It was really cool. So I had to have Tardu play it and go, "Did they get it right?" He goes, "Yeah, pretty close." The listing, if you ever have that book or look it up online. It came with a CD too. It was really weird to hear. It's got like a play-along CD in it, and it's like really weird to hear other people playing your tune. But it was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was very very honored and humbled at the same time. But the funny thing is, in the inside, it says "Words and Music" by Terry Casey. And I thought, yeah, the words were the bitch, man. They were the hardest part to write. I did already play it though, Toby. That's funny. Mark pointed out it's been. I usually would play this one a little earlier, and I know we have at least one of our two Ireland tripper Denises on tonight who love singing this song and dancing to this song and just love this song in general. You guys can guess that one, can't you? And I'll do that one next too, Seamus. That'll be good, yeah. I took a stroll on the old long walk of a day. I met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, what's a fella to do? Oh, if her hair was black and her eyes was blue, I'd do right then. I'd be taking a tour around the Salt Hill Prom with a Galway girl. La 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 diddly la diddly la 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 diddly la la la. We were halfway there when the rain came down of a day. Hey. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes was blue? So I took her hand and I gave her a twirl, and I lost my heart to a Galway girl. La 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 diddly it home. So I ask you now, tell me, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes was blue? See, I've traveled around, I've been all over this world, boys. I tell you right now, I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thanks. You know, I realized 2 weeks in a row now, I usually start this show on the Fenians page. You're welcome, Mark. And then I share it. Bye, guys. See you later. Have fun. We'll see you back next week. Yeah. Must be Angels fans. You're leaving halfway through the game. Kidding. Just joking. What a pleasant surprise that was. Anyhow, what was I talking about? I was saying something about... What's that? Oh, yeah, and I share it to my own page. So I think a lot of people pick it up from there. And I didn't. The last 2 weeks, I just... Flake. I try to dispel the myth. Although I did learn a new song while the video countdown was playing. So there's that. Yeah. I wouldn't call what I did necessarily learning, but anyway. What did I say I was going to play next? Seamus, there it is, Patriot Game. Come all you young rebels, enlist while I sing. For the love of one's country is a terrible thing. It banishes fears with the speed of a flame, and it makes us all part of the Patriot game. Is O'Hanlon, and I've just turned 16. Oh, my home is in Monaghan, that's where I was weaned. And I've learned all my life that cruel England's to blame. So now I'm a part of the Patriot game. Told me how Connolly was shot in a chair. His wounds from the battle, all bloody and bare. His fine body twisted, all tortured and lame, for playing his part in the Patriot game. Nearly 2 years since I wandered away with a local battalion of the bold IRA. For I read of our heroes and I wanted the same, to play up my part in the Patriot game. This island of ours has long been half free. 6 counties are dirge on Bull's tyranny. And most of our leaders are greatly to blame for shedding their part in the patriot game. Now as I lay here, my body I'll hold, I think of those traitors who bargained and sold, and I wish that my rifle had given the same to those quislings who sold out my patriot game. My patriot game. My patriot game. There you go. Good one. I like that one. If you've ever heard With God on Our Side by Bob Dylan, he stole that melody from, I think people thought that Brendan Behan wrote that song, and then they said Dominic Behan wrote that song. But I think I just read somewhere where Brendan Behan actually wrote, it was a guy he knew in Dublin who just kind of lived on the streets, came up with that song. I believe it was that song. One of those songs that is attributed to him. Carol and Roger are tuning in from up north, which is really cool. And they're looking forward to the trip in October. Like I am, let me tell you. I can't wait to get out of Dodge, man. Planes, trains, automobiles, whatever. Ruth Ann, you're very quiet tonight. Makes me think you're plotting something up here. That is a cool song, Trish. I'll have to see about that one. I want to play one here for my friend Ruth. The one without the Ann. Because I know you always like hearing this one. But Ruth, I'll play it for Ruth Ann too because she's there. So she has no choice in the matter. If I play it, it's going to be for her and you and for all of you. But yeah. Oh, the green and red and mail, I can see it still. It's soft and craggy boglands, the tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shore. And the feeling that came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore. Stay forevermore. Amidst the rolling coastal waters, I can see Croagh Patrick's Peak, where one Sunday every summer the pilgrims cried the reek, where St. Patrick in his solitude looked down across Clew Bay, with the ringing of his bell called the faithful there to pray, there to pray, called the faithful there to pray. Won't you take me to Clare Island, the home of Grania Whale? Its waters harbour fishes from the herring to the whale. But now I must depart and reality is plain. Let the time not pass so slowly till I set sail again, set sail again, till I set sail again. see it still. It's soft and craggy boglands, its tall majestic hills, where the ocean kisses Ireland and the waves caress its shore. And the feeling it came over me to stay forevermore, forevermore, to stay forevermore, stay forevermore. Yes, Ted, it is far more meaningful for that. How how great of you to pick up on that subtly. But Ted, you'll learn all about that when we take you there in October. We'll figure it out. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. Never meant to cause you any pain. Yeah. One time wanted to see you laughing. Only want to see you bathing in the purple. Hey, purple brain. I thought you guys were going to take it for me. I can't sing that song after the way Chris does it, you know? Maybe I'll try next week. What the hell? Looking from a window above, it's like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday. I'm moving farther away. Want you near me? And all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. When I think of her name, it's like it's only a game. And I need you, listening to the words that you say. It's getting harder to stay when I see you. And all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day. And all I ever knew, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. I can't take no more. I wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hands behind the closed door. And all I needed was the love you gave. And all I needed for another day. It's all I ever knew, only you. You gave all I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. Yeah. It isn't it though? Yes, it is unbelievable, and I just stumbled upon it. That's the best way I've found most of my stuff. It fell into my path. The muse presented it to me. I like thinking of it that way. Megan O'Sullivan, how are you? It's funny you should tune in tonight. Excuse me, everybody watching on Facebook or YouTube or in the driveway. Megan and I have some business to conduct here. I just saw Donna. Megan and I went to grade school together from 2nd grade to 8th grade, right, with her Irish twin brother. They're not really twins, but in the same grade, right? And they're true Irish twins. And we were organizing a grade school reunion to get all the gang back together. We're getting the band back together, man. And then, of course, the pandemic saw fit to say, no, you're not, dude. Ain't gonna happen, man. So I saw Donna Russo, our old classmate, Megan, this week at her place of biz in Tustin. Anybody looking for jewelry? AAA Family Jewelers in Tustin. But we said, yeah, it's time to start planning that again. What do you think, Megan? Should we do it? Should we start planning? We will. So I'm going to play this one for Megan and her brother Danny and her dad. God rest his soul. Her dad and my dad got along gangbusters. And back in the day, there used to be a St. I'm telling a little family history here, Megan. Bear with me. Back in the day, there used to be a St. Patrick's Day parade down Main Street in Santa Ana, in downtown Santa Ana, in the 70s. And I think Megan's dad was one of the driving forces behind organizing that. And he used to lead the parade dressed up as St. Patrick. Right, Megan? Yes. I have a photo of that somewhere. So down at the First American Trust Title or whatever building in downtown Santa Ana off Main Street. So anyway, we should do that again. I know where we'll have the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Santa Ana this year. Right there, Catalina Avenue. It'll start here. We'll go around the block. We'll come back and have a Hooley. That'll be great. Yeah, you like that idea? All right, here we go.
In the neat little town we call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many's the ever sweet happiness that I spent in that neat little town. Till the bad misfortune came o'er me, and it caused me to stray from the land, far away from my friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Oh, her eyes, they shone like the diamond. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. As I went strolling one evening, not intending to go very far, I met with a frolicsome damsel selling her trade in a bar. A gold watch she took from his pocket, she slipped it right into my hand. From the very first day that I met her, bad sus to her black velvet band. Oh, those eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury next morning, for trial I had to appear. A gentleman claimed his jewelry, sure the case against us was quite clear. You'll get 7 long years transportation, or you're going to Van Diemen's land, far away from your friends and relations, to follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like the diamond. You would think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. So come on, you jolly young fellows, I'll have yous take warning by me. Oh, whenever you're out on the liquor, my boys, oh, beware of those pretty colleens, for they'll fill you with whiskey and porter till you are unable to stand. And the very next thing that you know, my lads, oh, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think her the queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Oh, those eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think her the queen of the land. With her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Thanks, the BVB. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate all of you. And thanks to everybody visiting the open guitar case out in the front yard here, and everybody who's been visiting the virtual tip jars. I appreciate all of you. You've helped this artist make it through the pandemic, and it's great. It's great to see gigs coming back online. There may even be some twice a month solo pub shows coming up. Maybe we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hesitant to leave this. I'm kind of digging this vibe right here. And you liking it? You like being in the driveway? And I like being, I mean, you know, I might get a solo pub gig somewhere, but like the people from Maine and South Korea and Hawaii aren't going to be able to join that, right? You know? So, plus, you can't beat this commute, let me tell you. So Trish is talking about her husband Ted now, saying sloppy drunk is singing along with incorrect words. Either her husband or herself, can't figure out which one, or both of them. Megan, you should drop by one Friday night. Instant message me, bring the family, bring Danny and them. I know Danny's just up the road there in Tustin, up in the hills, so make a Friday of it. We've got a fantastic, awesome taco truck down at the end of the neighborhood and stuff, so anyway. I digress. Where was I? I know there's been some requests coming and going. Thank you, Sally. You're a lovely darling. Travis, why would you leave Hawaii to come here to watch some music? Let's see. Oh, I know. Neil had requested one a while back, and it kind of skipped over it. So I'm going to play this one for Neil. You ready, Neil? I put him on the spot to request a song, and he did, and then I just blew it right off. What a wanker. Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. We're on the road to nowhere. Let's find out where it goes. Oh, it might be a ladder to the stars, who knows? Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. Oh, leave all your burrows in the fields where they lie. Your factories and offices, kiss them all goodbye. Have a little faith in the dream maker in the sky. Oh, there's glory in believe in him. It's all in the beholder's eyes. Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. We're on the road to nowhere, let's find out where it goes. Oh, it might be a ladder to the stars, who knows? Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. Turn off your engines, slow down your wheels. Suddenly your master plan loses its appeal, and everybody knows that this reality's not real. So raise a glass to all things past and celebrate how good it feels. Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. We're on the road to nowhere, let's find out where it goes. Oh, it might be a ladder to the stars, who knows? Come on, you know-hopers, you jokers and rogues. We are awash in the sea of our own vanity. You must rejoice in our individuality. The wind's gale force will steer a course for sanity. Come on, you know-hopers, us, you jokers and rogues. We're on the road to nowhere, let's find out where it goes. Oh, it might be a ladder to the stars, who knows? Come on, you know, help us, you jokers and rogues. Come on, you know, help us, you jokers and rogues. We're on the road to nowhere, let's find out where it goes. Oh, it might be a ladder to the stars, who knows? Come on, you know, help us, you jokers and rogues. That'll get your, that'll get the blood pumping, right? That'll burn off some cupcakes. Maybe next week we'll do some Pink Floyd. Don't stop. I will do Ghosts. Yes, Trisha, of course. I don't even know what time. This is almost 8 o'clock. This longest week of the year shit's really got me all jack-holed all around. So. When is your birthday on the 21st? I'd be damned. Summer solstice Sally. Dorothy too? Yes, I did see that. Summer solstice Sally, that's your new name. SSS, triple S. That'd be like your superhero, triple S. We got to get you like 3 S's like Superman things on a t-shirt. I said 3. I said 3. Don't think I've seen that film, but now I'm going to look it up. I hope it's on Netflix. Yeah. See, everybody watching online, if you're in Southern California, you got to get here to get the dirty jokes in the driveway and the weird references. Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to have to put a mic facing you guys so that they can all hear you too. Oh, is right, huh? Wouldn't that be fun? All of a sudden, everybody's like, quiet. When boyhood's fire was in my blood, I read of ancient freemen, Greece and Rome, who bravely stood 300 men and freemen. And then I yet might see our feathers rent into wail, and Ireland long a promise be a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be a nation once again. It's whispered to that freedom's ark and service high and holy. With me prepared, my feelings dark, my passions vain or lowly. For freedom comes from God's right hand and needs a God leads the way. And righteous men will make our land a nation once again. A nation once again. A nation once again. And Ireland long a province be a nation once again. So as I grew from boy to man, I bend me to that bidding. My spirit of each selfish plan, my cruel passions ridding. For thus I hope someday to aid. Oh, can such hope be vain? When my dear country shall be made a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again, a nation once again, a nation once again, and Ireland long a province be, a nation once again. Oh yeah, that one always wakes Terry Armstrong up, doesn't it? I think Terry just got home from work and tuned in just in time, so that's good. So here's one from my old friend Trish. Not old as in she's old, I mean we go a ways back. I'm trying to figure out what year we met. It was before Eamon was born. That's got to be 30 odd years. Woo. As I lay dreaming of the pleasant days gone by, my mind had bent on rambling to Ireland I did fly. I could feel them all around me in the house of ancient stone, and though I never lay my head, my soul I know was home. From the first time I set foot there, shed tears all on my own. A bridge through time was built in me, it was like I'd always known. I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me, and I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me me. Hey! Come here to me, says he to me, and have a cup of tea. Sit down here by the fire with us, your kin, and we will see if truly you do know us and all that we've endured. We'll tell you all the stories, boy, and some may be the truth. It's been so many lifetimes we cannot really say, but tears and blood and sweat do stand the land on which you play. I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me, and I pray the day I soon might see the men who made me be. Hey! Roaming here, green grass and walls of stone, and memories I'll keep alive all in my father's home, in a place I've never been to, in a land across the sea. What's always burned inside my heart was waiting there for me, and I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for me, and I pray the day I soon might see the man who made me be. I see them in my dreams, I see the ghosts who paved the way for
Thanks, you guys. I have no idea where that one came from, but boy, I'm glad it came when it did. So, cheers. And I want to wish Ted a happy night in the doghouse tonight, or on the couch, wherever he's going to sleep. So, I don't know if you guys saw that comment he made, but yeah, that one's got him. He in the doghouse. Woof woof. Arr. Nice to see you, Casey. Sorry I already played your tune earlier. You guys were looking up and pointing. Did the parrots go by? Is that what that was? Oh, a low airplane. Probably surveillance. I was singing rebel songs and the CIA was coming down, you know. They're... You can tell when the sun goes down, huh? I probably don't need this fan blowing. Hold on. Much quieter. I don't know if you guys could really hear all that. But. Through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? Each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walked on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is that harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Trusted, and where is that harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me wanna cry.
What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Thanks. There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room. A uniform so simple in its style. No, it has no fancy braid of gold, no hat with feather plume. Yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, I wish I might for years. In memory of your brother dear, she said. When I put on the sambra belt, she was smiling through her tears as she placed the broad black brimmer on my head. It's just the broad black brimmer with ribbons sprayed and torn by the careless wisp of many's the mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's all battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A samba round bow with a buckle big and strong, and a holster that's been empty many's the year. And when men claim Ireland's freedom, the one who'll choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA. My right hand is all goofy. It must have been all that talk about spinning knobs earlier. 'Twas the uniform been worn by my father long ago, when he reached my mother's homestead on the run. It was the uniform he wore in the little church below, and old Father Mac, he blessed the pair as a one. And after truce and treaty and the parting of the ways, he wore it when he marched out with the best and the rest. And when they bore his body down along the heather parade, they placed the broad black brimmer on his chest. It's just the broad black brimmer with ribbons sprayed and torn by the careless wisp of many's the mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's all battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A samba round belt with a buckle big and strong, a holster that's been empty many's the year. And when men claim Ireland's freedom, the one who'll choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA. Woo! There you go. Thanks. Little request for Seamus there. I thought I felt an earthquake. That was weird. You guys didn't feel anything? Oh, it's just me. That must mean I'm having a good time up here. Yeah. And I also got 10,000 steps while I was sitting here too. So it's pretty cool to wear your wear your Fitbit on your right hand. It's kind of been, this night has sure skipped by, and I'm into overtime here. We're extra innings, so I don't mind. I don't mind if you don't mind. Ooh, it says I've been on for 2:10 right now. No, you're not. No, you're here. You're here in the bottom of the 11th right now. It's very good. I'm going to try to do a, see if I can do a walk-off homer in a bit, but what was that, Kath? Some pogues. Let's see. Which pogue song shall I do? I'll do, trying to think which ones I can do on my own. I'll do this one. One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless, while an old man in a corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on a jukebox old Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how'd you bloody know? Blood and death neath the screaming sky, I lay down on the ground. The arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed the cursed, some bled and prayed some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that were looking at me. But when we got back labeled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. So a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him, while Ray and Philomena sang my elusive dreams. And I saw the streams and the rolling hills where his brown eyes were awaiting. And I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes. So drunk to hell I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. Oh, a hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. And I heard the sounds of long ago down by the old canal, where the birds were whistling in the trees and the wind was gently laughing. So a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, and a rove and a rove and a rove and I'll go, for a pair of brown eyes, for a pair of brown eyes.
thank the Staple Singers for joining me tonight on backing vocals. They sounded amazing. Very good. We got, I think I got about enough time for one more. I'm going to do something different. I always end on a real bouncy, upbeat one. But tonight I'm going to end on not a downbeat necessarily, but just I don't know why I feel like doing it, but I'm going to do it for the same reason. Well, we'll just say I'm going to do it because I can. Can't believe the news today. You like those harmonics there? I did them for you. All right. So I'm going to the west of Ireland for this. This is my last tune for the night, I think. Unless I screw it up, and then I'll have to end with a better one. I'm pondering the west of Ireland and Galway a lot tonight. I've been talking to a builder over there and really getting excited about actually having a house in the west of Ireland. But also, it's very interesting enough. I always talk about the man who, second only to my father, is the reason why I'm singing Irish music. He died, I want to say it's probably 8 years ago now. But our families were so close that my parents were his eldest son's godparents, right? And tomorrow night, the Fenians will be playing at Pete Glennon 60th birthday party. So that's how far back our families go together, and we're honored to be there. We played a couple of weddings in the family, and just, they're like cousins. So, Irish cousins, right? That was a concept I really had to get my wife's head wrapped around. Irish cousins. Well, aren't they your cousins? I thought they were your cousins. I said, no, they're really my cousins. They're just my Irish cousins. She shakes her head. She shakes her pretty Greek head. They don't get it, but that's okay. But according to Ancestry, she's got a bit of Irish in her. More than what I've given her. Sally's the only one that went down that rabbit hole with me. So, before I play my last song, though, it wouldn't be Sally's Friday birthday Hooley without singing to Sally, would it? Summer solstice Sally, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, summer solstice Sally. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, love. So for one of my favorite families from Galway, and with one of my favorite songs from Galway, by a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they are taking you away, for you stole Chevelion's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies awaiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
prison wall, I heard a young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Oh, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star fall. As that prison ship sailed out against the sky, sure she'll wait and hope and pray for love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Oh, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely around the fields of Athenry. Good night. God bless. Thanks a million, everybody, for coming. We'll see you next weekend, all right? Good luck, everyone. Be good humans, as I like to say.